Alright, yes guys, welcome to a day in the life of me living in Pattaya. Let's start off. One thing that I like to do every morning is come on my balcony and I have this little fucking dip station. I just like to wake myself up in the morning. So I hit some abs, some dips, you know, get the blood flowing in the morning, and then I usually head straight to a cafe, get my first meal of the day in. It's very important because that first meal is what allows you to achieve. Easy stuff, mate. I don't really tend to do that many dips because the dips, they cause pain in my chest when I go to the gym later. It keeps you somewhat shredded in the morning. So because you guys have been requesting it, you want me to do more vlogs and actually put out different types of content, I've taken you guys' word for it. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm heading to the mall now and I'm going to go buy 2 new cameras. The camera filming this video now is the best camera that you'll ever watch a YouTube video on. You'll never see a better camera than what I've got. It's worth about $7,000. And you just watching this content now, it's very, very good quality. You know, we have a good mic set up, DJI mic. The camera is a cinema line camera, which you can produce, you know, Netflix videos with it. So I'm gonna go buy 2 more cameras so you guys can get more of a feel for when I get loose on the bike. Because I can't have this camera like this, like, you know, get loose on the bike, it don't work. So I'm gonna take you guys there now, let's go. All of the money is made at this setup. So if you guys are wondering what type of setup I run, this is where I trade, everything gets done. And I bought this huge TV. I don't really watch TV that much, but sometimes I do watch YouTube sometimes. So I'd like to prefer to watch it on there than here. But yeah, MacBook Pro M3. It's more of an older MacBook. I think it's about a year and a half old, but very, very fast. I think they have M4. I was gonna upgrade it, but they told me there was no difference. And then I run this monitor. And this monitor's nothing crazy. I bought it in Colombia because my other one fell off the balcony shortly after it had been kind of torn apart by Colombian police for searching for drugs inside of a monitor, you know? But you know what it's like when you're traveling into Medellin. And then I have this other monitor, also bought that one in Colombia as well. And then I have this monitor at the top, which is actually, it doesn't look very clean on the wall. I know you guys are probably looking at that, but basically this is for the light and it fell off. So I'm gonna re-stick it back on. And behind, if I show you guys, this monitor is on a wall mount. This is a Samsung 49-inch Odyssey monitor, and you can only run 3 monitors from a MacBook Pro if you get this, which is a display link, and you can buy a display link for about $150. So then you'll be able to run 3 monitors like this. I'm moving out of this apartment shortly, actually. I've wanted to get the bigger apartment for, you know, a little bit of time. So we're moving actually in the same building, but we're moving upstairs to the penthouse. And it's actually due for around August time, but potentially I might move in sooner. Hopefully the tenant in there at the moment can move out a little bit earlier. But yeah, to be honest, you know, this building that I stay in, it's relatively quite nice, to be honest. It has 4 swimming pools, it has a gym, a very nice gym actually. So it's like, you know, if it's raining outside, for example, then I will just hit the gym downstairs instead of actually going all the way to the gym, which only takes me about 3 minutes, but if it's raining, I'll use this gym. It's also got a sauna and a steam room. I've stayed in all places all around the world: Colombia, Mexico, Brazil, Miami, New York, and this is by far my most favorite place to live in the world. Out of all the Western countries, Europe, America, Colombia. And don't get me wrong, every single place in the world, they all got their own benefits. You know, like some countries, they're gonna have way better women. Some countries, they're gonna have way better weather. But I don't find a country like this, which offers absolutely everything that, you know, I personally need. You can see the camera that we're filming on. it's quite a big camera, you know. Yeah, it's pretty big. So that's why you guys get the best footage. I wanna make sure you guys get the best footage. I'll show you guys my bike, if I got the fucking key. All right, so I like to keep a few selective helmets. But yeah, this is the bike. Would you like to see a fat tire? Yeah, it's got 2 exhausts, so yeah, double exhaust, straight piped. That's the helmet that I use. I always wear gloves on my bike, full face helmet, and I keep 2 other spare helmets. Sometimes I might have a passenger. So a girl that I usually am with, she'd wear that. And then if I've got like a friend who wants to race, or sometimes I wear that myself, you know. So I always buy new helmets every month, just keep them clean, you know. All right, let's do a little start up. also buy the camera that can come off the back of here, and then a camera for everything else. So I got 3 cameras. Let's go. He's in the vlog. That's Keswick, mate. Yeah, basically this is Pattaya Mall, mate. It's a lot bigger than people think. Like, you think Pattaya in Thailand's quite a small mall, yeah, but look. This mall's huge. It's huge, mate. It's bigger than people think. So I'm just here to get 2 new cameras. But it's got everything you need here. I mean, look, when I'm in like Miami, for example, they have everything you need, but it's like to a certain extent. It's like Pattaya, mate, they have absolutely everything. Look, if you want to buy a new iPhone, MacBook, anything, big camera, they have new cameras, everything. The scenery of Pattaya. Yeah, it's very nice, mate. They got the Pattaya beaches down there. Look, let me zoom in. Pattaya beach is down there. It goes all the way down the beach. I'll show you guys in a sec. I go down there most mornings. I go to my beach. There's 2 different beaches. There's this beach, and then you also got the other beach as well. So this is like Pattaya main beach, and then you got Jom Tien. I stay on Jom Tien, and the Jom Tien beach is a lot cleaner. This beach kind of goes on the news sometimes because tourists come here, Indian people or just like Russians. Everyone comes here and they kind of trash the beach a little bit. It gets a little bit too much. In Thailand, mate, it's so relaxed. Police don't care. You can ride your bike. You got a nice apartment. You got a nice gym. In Miami, you ride your bike too fast, mate. You're getting a ticket. You're getting arrested. You're in police chase. Mate, it's GTA. Why would I want to live in GTA? I live in GTA without the 5 stars. Yeah, mate, I paid like $250 and I got one bigger. That's not the right speaker, mate. This store's a little bit poo. It's only good for a few things. We'll be back in 1 minute. Thank you. Still taking losses and blowing accounts.
This one, action camera.
Which one is good? This one best or this one is best?
Best one is action 6.
So this one is the best for the motorbike helmet?
Yes.
This is the newest?
Yes, newest.
Take this one, I'll buy this one. Okay, thank you, bro. Yeah. What do you guys think about the new haircut, mate? We used to be like really cooked, mate. It used to be Dumb and Dumber all the way around here, mate. Now it looks maxing, see? Obviously we're not beard maxing right now, shave that shit off, mate, but we're look maxing. Put the camera on there, you get like a proper like, mate, that's why I'm buying this camera gear. And then I got the Insta360 on the back of the bike, mate. You know your bike does flames? Yeah. Mate, imagine at night time with the Insta360. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I need a camera. Insta360 camera. This is for a motorbike, no?
Yeah, motorbike and bicycle and motorbike.
Good. I will buy this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have 2 bundles. This one already camera. This one have selfie stick and SD card. SD card 256 GB.
Okay, I'll get this one. Mate, it's crazy how all of these companies, they're all trying to compete. You know, GoPro got fucked. But look, this is literally a GoPro, mate. It's basically the same thing, mate. This shit's sick, mate. It's pretty sick. I think it's broken, mate. You see, you gotta pay with Top Step. They take Top Step pay. That's why you guys gotta be on Wise, mate. Mate, Pattaya Mall is fucking huge, mate. Look, it goes all the way up there, mate. They got fucking cinemas, food up there. This is like the electronics fucking floor. They got all the electronics, MacBooks, whatever you need, mate. Cameras. All right, Pattaya shopping done. DJI, Insta360. Now I'm gonna try hook it to the bike and then get the fuck out of here. All right, okay, so we just got back to the apartment. I've got everything sorted, but now I've got to figure out how this shit even works, mate. Mate, they've given me an Insta360 cap. Mate, seriously, do you think I'm gonna wear that? So you guys requested a day in the life. I'm showing you a day in the life, buddy. I gotta like sit here through my day and figure out this shit. So that goes on the helmet. That's fine, that's done. That goes with that camera. That's cool, easy stuff. Mate, some people watch my YouTube channel and they think, mate, he must be having dinners with Bill Gates, must be fucking doing $1 billion deals, mate. No, this is what I do, mate. I'm always figuring out some bullshit. All right, ChatGPT, mate. So basically, this is the Insta360. I don't know what it's called. It's the U-bolt. It's called a U-bolt for the Insta360, so I can mount it to my bike. You can see here, this thing at the bottom, it doesn't stop spinning in circles, mate. It doesn't tighten properly. Why is that happening? Why is it, mate? Why is it a never-ending screw? And obviously, it's got some sort of spring in it. That makes sense. But usually, if you push the spring, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not really making sense, mate. Yeah, mate, I've tried screwing it in there. It screws in. I give it a little pull, a little tug. And, you know, it doesn't come off. It means that the screw is laced in. Oh, shit. That's why. So if I take this off, mate, it doesn't come off. Oh. Mate. What a retard. See, this is why we got sacked in building, mate. Holy shit. Right. So that should fit in there. Oh my God, mate. What an idiot. What an idiot. Retard. Retard. Dumb fuck. If you're turning into something, mate, it's because the other side's spinning. Fucking spastic. So fucking retarded sometimes, honestly. Right, there we go. There we go, mate. Here's the fucking bike. You see, as long as it clamps on hard, then it's good. That's a pipe. That's a brake fucking lever, mate. I ain't put it on there. All right, boom, here's the final product, mate. This is what we've been working on today. So we got the Insta360 camera. This camera basically records the whole 360 around it. And I've attached it to my bike, which you can see there. Literally, I had to do like proper builder's labours work, yeah? And then we have the helmet, and the helmet has the DJI Action 6 camera attached to the front. So we got front and rear view, and the rear view basically captures this as I'm riding with all the flames coming out the back. But yeah, if the footage ends up actually being footage, which it should be, then you guys will see it as we get onto it right now. Right, we've not eaten today, so we're gonna try. I mean, usually I can do this for 5 reps, mate, but I reckon today we're probably looking at about 1.
Mono going crazy again.
Alright, that's alright, mate. That's 5 reps. Alright, we're going for a tired PR here. Tired PR. One of my eyes is fucking going to sleep, mate. It's quite funny though, because actually, if this rep lands on my neck, there's actually no one behind me. So that'll be it. No more live trading. No more payouts. Right. It should be easy, mate. Let's see why I can't do it, mate. Now we're getting to dangerous territory. Mate, you know my PR in November was 80 kg. It's pretty fucked. Do a fucking drop set. Mate, the final reps, it's where the muscle's built, mate. Can't fucking pussy out these reps. Not bad, mate, not bad. Good little pump.